Bill Massoels joins us here at halftime at the Family Arena in St. Charles. You're the Director of Athletics at St. Joseph's College, and I guess you kind of took it on the chin a little bit in the first game, but what a story your women's basketball team is in being here today.
Well, thank you. I mean, they've had a great year, and really proud of Coach Harold, Coach Heil, and the young ladies. You know, I think at the beginning of the year, if you look on October 15th when we started, if anybody said St. Joe's was going to be here other than the team and those of us on campus, no one would have believed it. And to be able to come out, win the play-in game on Sunday, and then play as well as they did today. I mean, they were in the game, and sometimes you wish you lose by 30 because as a coach you might get a little bit more sleep because you're going to go through a lot of plays in your head tonight.
That is a very good team that they lost to today by 7 points. But what has kind of been the key in the turnaround there? Because I think I recall a stat where you were seniors this year. It only won like 3 games or something their first year, something like that.
Yeah, I think the turnaround was Coach Harold and just instilling some pride into the young ladies. I mean, they always had the ability. They always had, the drive. But as you start losing it, winning's a habit, and so is losing.
You bet.
And I think that as that started to culminate and that snowball started to go downhill and build, they started to doubt themselves. And when Steve came in, he instilled some pride, and they started to buy in and believe in. And to be able to be where we're at today, very, very pleased with the young ladies and the staff.
Boy, Kalia Parks had 25 points today to lead you. She's had a nice career there. In fact, went over 1,000 points as a Puma today.
Yeah, that's really impressive. In 2 years to be over 1,000 points. And, I know she had a great game, and she's had a great season. But I can tell you, Rick, she is an even better person than she is a basketball player. I mean, she is a sweetheart and works hard in the classroom, on the floor, is very supportive of all of our teams on campus, and just a true classy young lady.
Well, you cannot measure how much that will give to your program.
Right.
Hey, talking about winning, you're the head track and field coach. You just got done with the indoors last weekend, and how did you fare there?
Our women are kind of young. We graduated 9 seniors, and I don't want to use this as an excuse, but we've had 5 surgeries in the second semester on the women's side. So, we're building, looking to really move towards outdoor and get ready for that. Our guys kind of laid an egg on day 1, had a great day 2, but when you leave a lot of points out on the track and the field on day 1, it's hard to make up. So, I was really pleased with how they came back and worked hard on Sunday. And we just have to buy into what we want to do as we prepare for outdoor.
Boy, that's a lot of injuries to deal with. Those kids going to be back for outdoor now?
3 of them will be back for outdoor, and 2 we're going to redshirt for the year.
What do you change, indoor, outdoor?
I think it's a mindset. When indoor everything is controlled and you don't have to worry about the weather, you don't have to worry about the wind, and you move to outdoor, there is that factor. And I just got off the national committee, and I teased those in the Mountain West with the altitude. And I said, can we have a bad spring weather for the Midwest? And there are some seasons you go through and you never get above 45 for an outdoor meet. So you got to change the mindset. They just got to mentally focus through and get through the bad weather.
Bill, put on your athletic director cap here for a moment and tell us about the athletic department in general at St. Joseph's. What are some of your objectives and things you'll be doing through the remainder of this year?
At the end of the day, and I know our athletes don't like me necessarily speaking to this, but they're here to be a student athlete, and they're here to graduate, and they're here to get a good job and go out in the world and be a productive citizen, and that's always our focus. That's what we're working on. I mean, we want to win. That's important, but at the end of the day, getting that degree and getting that job. So that's job 1. We're in some movement with some fundraising things. We want to upgrade some of our facilities. So that's a focus that we have to finish off this year.
I think that's something to talk about a little bit because funding is on everybody's mind right now, and it's something that you have to deal with. Maybe athletic directors of the past didn't have to worry about so much.
I think as I think back to some of our former athletic directors, Mr. Scharf, Dr. Hogan, the big fundraising wasn't on their plate. It was moving from day to day to operate your program and all that. But today, it's a huge part of being an athletic director is fundraising.
Give your kids the week off between indoor and outdoor, did you?
They don't think I have a heart, but maybe they do now.
Thank you, Bill. Appreciate you visiting with us. Bill Massoels has been our guest. We're back with more in a moment on the GLVC Sports Network.